Hello everybody, this is Padboss and 9 Media, here with some Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay. This is the map White Pass, playing some Rush. I'm going to be defending. I'm going to be using the UMP 45 SA, which basically means that I spent 160 Microsoft points getting it, because originally I thought that they were some kind of special upgraded version that did more damage. Turns out no, it just comes with a nice camo. And in this game I get the achievement connected to the UMP SA for 15G, but as always, unfazed, I carry on with the game, and I end up getting, nice grenade kill there, end up getting a reasonably good score. There's quite a few avoidable deaths, a couple of ones where I've just spawned on the wrong person and that's caused me to die, and a couple of ones where I've just walked into the barrel of a gun. But UMP 45, of course, is in Modern Warfare 2, and it's renowned for being quite powerful. Now in this game, I don't think it does quite the same damage, because in Modern Warfare 2 you have 100 health, and the same's in this game. And a couple of times I've hit one bullet on somebody and then it comes up with how much health they've got in the like kill cam type thing, and I think it does 25 damage, and I've got magnum ammo, which is the equivalent of stopping power, which is an extra 25% damage, I want to say. I'm not quite sure. I think this is the beginning of my MLG tryhard, defend the objectives. We end up losing this game because of the unbalanced situation on this map, which is the last base to defend. Both of the MCOM stations are inside buildings that can be destroyed with Destruction 2.0, meaning that a team of mortarers and a couple of RPG guys could take down the buildings pretty easily. I think and then just on that base as well, we get them down to where it comes up saying victory is near, make the last push, which I think is 17 people left, 17 tickets left, and I was pretty annoyed when we got to that point and we didn't win, because I've been going to work with this UMP here. It's got 25 shots per mag in this game, and like I said, I don't think the damage is too good on it, but it's got no, I think the damage is good for an SMG, but it's got a lower rate of fire than most of other SMGs, and that's what sort of puts it apart. Now here I go for the nice little clutch try like thing where they're all running out of the MCOM station before we get to move up, and if you're reasonably good with, I was probably if I had a high powered LMG there, I probably could have had quite a few of them, but that's a little tip for you there. At one point I walk around the corner and there's a whole squad of 4 people just spawning there, and I managed to get, I think I killed one of them. No, I don't think I killed anyone, just like put a bullet into each of them and then get killed by a G3. I recently unlocked the G3 and it's pretty good, but the only time you ever see people using it is when they're running the class, well, the little setup where you have the G3 on a recon class with C4, explosive upgrade, and then explosive M2 or whatever it's called, which is basically danger close and then having more C4s. So they play Rush, they run up onto a base and load it with C4s and blow it up. But luckily in this game I don't think there was any of that going on, just a lot of mortaring on the objectives. As you can see, both of these MCOM stations are in houses that can be brought down with Destruction 2.0. Now this game, it's quite a long game. See how long that is. I think that's, let's guesstimate at about 14 minutes 30. Due to the fact that we can now upload 15-minute videos for non-YouTube partners, and seeing that, I thought I might want to play some Battlefield, because this is probably quite a quick game on this map. We put up a bit of a fight on all of the bases, and then the last base we really try and dig in and take them down, but all to no avail in the end, because they take us out. In the game before this I was recording, which started off well and then went horribly wrong, and I died like 20 times in a row. It got dropped. I got killed, and in the little kill cam type thing, there was 3 of them sitting on this cliff. Watch this for proness, yeah. I can't even see him, but he's dead now. Anyway, so I fire my M2 Carl Gustav. I didn't have the explosive upgrade on it, but still, it's a rocket launcher. And fire it right at him. Hit marker, didn't kill anyone. Fire another one, hit marker, didn't kill anyone. The third one kills someone, and the rest of them, and I had 7, because I've got this upgrade, so it's the Carl Gustav I'm using now. And I killed 1 person out of about 6 rockets. Which just, it's, the M2 Carl Gustav is a, if you're gonna use it, you want to use it against infantry, because it's got a weaker damage against tanks than the RPG and the 84, but it's got a higher speed and a higher damage against infantry. So if you see a group of people walking across, try and lead it slightly. But remember, if you got used to leading an RPG, and if you lead it at the speed of an RPG, you're not going to go too well, because it goes quite a bit faster. And a lot of times I've fired it and I've killed the person a second before I thought it would, and I'm a bit surprised when the thing comes up. But here on because this part of the MCOM is called Village Centre, with the 2 buildings, because the entire map, it starts off, I think, on Factory, and then Village Centre, then Farm, which is the last base. And then luckily that guy can't shoot, so I kill him, and then kill him. In a minute there's another victim of can't shoot Titus. Yeah, it's him. And then luckily the guy with the MG3 SA decided to just kill me and revive his teammates with his sexy Arctic camo MG. For my specs in this game, I'm using the explosive, I can't remember what it's called, it's like EX something, which gives me more explosives, so I end up having 8 rockets for my M2. And then I've got magnum ammo just to make this gun pack a little bit more of a punch. Look at that guy, whee! And then I shoot him in the face and there's blood flying everywhere. It's amazing. Anyway, and then I've got the magnum ammo, and then there's my vehicle one, and nice grenade launcher pro there. As my vehicle one, I never use vehicles, so it doesn't really matter to me. And when I use a vehicle, I'm either in the passenger seat. I've got vehicle reload on anyway. I'm either in the gunner seat of a Bradley or an Abrams, or I'm flying a UAV, because flying a proper helicopter in this game, it's my achievement there. 15 beautiful G. Anyway, flying a proper helicopter like a Black Hawk or a whatever the other ones are called is, I swear, it's humanly impossible. If you can fly a helicopter well, you are a god at this game. I can about fly the UAV. A couple of times, it turns out UAVs can clip trees and explode, which I found ridiculous on Nelson Bay. The first attacker's deployment on Rush. There's a UAV right there as you parachute down, and I got in it, was climbing and going to the right slightly, and one of the rotors must have clipped the branch of a tree and spun out of control, and I lost it. This is coming up to the point where I get a squad spawned on. I think I'll run up to this building. It's either now or in a bit. No, this is the bit where I just kill the guy in the building. Run up. Sitting in the corner, you ain't Grizz. Sit down. Go back up here, and then I failed at jumping over the railing in there, because I forgot that the roof was a bit lower, so I was trying to jump over this railing, and I was like, no, let me over. But it turned out no. And then I go down, and I just get, I'll get destroyed, I think. I'll go for the spray and pray method, and I think I take him down to like 25 health or something. But I get quite a lot of assists in this game. The assist giver pin is probably one of my most common ones I've got. I'll put him down. Yeah, I think that says 25. Can't see the preview screen, it's a bit small. So let's. Oh yeah, I reckon with magnum ammo it does 25 damage per bullet, which I'm guessing is quite good for a SMG. I know that the PP2000 is low damage but massively high rate of fire. And on the subject of high rate of fire and low damage, the MG3 is like a rail gun. What you do is a pro tip for the MG. If you're a pro with an MG like me, what you do is you'll go on Rush Valparaiso, And on the second base, which is lighthouse, the objective, which is in the building that's sort of like closest to the lighthouse, what you do is you plant it in there, then run over to that little mobile cabin type thing, and shoot through the window, and you get like a line of sight straight over the MCOM planting zone, and you just spray over that. And because you're at about head height, you get a lot of hit markers in terms of body shots with the MG3, but I think every gun in the game is a one-shot headshot, just to show that armor on your head isn't really very useful. Also, the equivalent of Juggernaut in this game, which I found good, was it's called like armored vest, and it literally is just a vest. It doesn't help you with headshots. I think I killed the same guy. No, this is the spawn system, squad. I see him run. I thought, oh, might be a couple more of them around the corner. Oh my god, there's the whole team. And yeah, nice G3 with his magnum ammo explosive upgrade. He might be rocking the C4s. Yeah, he probably is, because there's no point having an explosive upgrade on a mortar strike. Question in the comment section, if you know. If you're still watching this video, I don't know. If you know this, does the EXPL M2 upgrade, which is the bigger explosion go boom one, does that affect mortar strikes? Nice double. Fail on the triple there. Look, I think I put one bullet into him and I only take 25 of his health. Yeah. Yeah, does the explosive upgrade make mortars more powerful? If you know the answer, put it in the comment section below. Anyway, another thing to put in the comment section is, do you like Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay, and would you prefer to see little snippets? Because I could easily have cut loads a bit of this video out, but I decided just to leave it how it is and commentate over it for 14.5 minutes, just because that's what I do. If the audio quality sounds different, I usually record using a Guitar Hero USB microphone, because it's the only microphone I have that's decent. The one that's built into my computer is so sensitive that when a car goes past my house outside, it's like, and you can't hear what I'm saying. So I was using the Guitar Hero one, but I recently got some Turtle Beach PX21 headsets, and I'm just trying out the because you can use it as a microphone for computers as well, and I'm just testing out the audio quality. From a little test I did earlier, it seems about the same as my Guitar Hero microphone. Double spray again. So I might be using these a lot more. I wasn't using these in game because they're a bit it's got a little scrolly wheel thing, and that can be really sensitive. So really quiet where you can barely just hear it, and then you touch it slightly and it goes quite loud. So I think what you have to do is you have to put the game volume on the game settings to medium, and then it's a lot more sensitive. See right there, if I'd spawned on the other person, because I had an option, 2 people to squad spawn on, I wouldn't have died from that guy with the LMG, but that's one death I really shouldn't have had. And then another one right here, where a guy with his explosive upgrade in his RPG shoots the side of the building, and yep, I wondered how I died there as well. It's RPG AT with explosive upgrade and explosive M2. So if we took those 2 deaths off right there, I'd be on 15-24. The final score is 24-17 with a 1.79 KD or something. Anyway, this has been Paddy Boss and 9 Media with some Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay. If you like this, make sure you like the video, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.